This is going to make me high, I guess so. I'm gonna get high, or I'm gonna faint because actually, well, I'm taking these things out. The pain, there isn't really a pain at times. Well, when you take these off, there is pain. When I'm pressing here, is pain. When I'm using this like a plow to get it in there, and then you really plow it, and I plowing over again. It's like I'm shaving off, like when you have a wallpaper on it, you use something like a shaver or shaver. It's not a shaver, it's something like a thing that you loosen it, so to get as much as possible of this wallpaper down. Same thing works with this here on the other side, I'm doing this, you've heard me already on other clips, and then eventually I'm collecting and then grabbing it like that between the hair, and then pulling it out of the hair over and over again, not to destroy the crust, because I wanted to really take a look at it. Eventually it starts to bleed like crazy, and when I do that very often, I have to repeat that same area again because it itches there again or beside it, and go over it. You know what happens? I go into that area again and press really hard, and I feel it and I hear it. There's so many of these, I refer them as micro aches, but these are allegedly fibrosis. Eiweiß. Fibrosis is a protein the body creates itself and destroys your body somehow, So, and the itches gets even worse. So I'm holding with the other hand, with the other fingers, holding, for instance, that finger or the other around. When I'm doing it with the right one, with the right thumb, holding it with these fingers, my thumb, using it as a tool to push it as hard as I can into it. And I'm really going down, as if I want to take a shit, you know what? And this is, the itches gets even worse. This is like crazy. And then it starts to bleed like crazy. Well, I don't care about the bleeding. It's not a bad, you feel it, something is running down. You just don't want to get your shirt messed up, some blood there and so on. So these areas are now fresh. It will start oozing again, this liquid. Maybe that's pus, P-U-S, maybe it is some other stuff. I don't know what it is, because nobody wants to diagnose it. Okay? Yes, they don't want to diagnose those eggs, because they are no eggs. Maybe they are eggs. How are you supposed to know when you're not going to examine that? What is wrong with you people? Is this so difficult? I know, you have to have a slip. It says, this is your job, what you have to do. Diagnose that and that and that. How come you... I know this is your job, but might as well do something for some other people, This is suspect, check it out. When I find something suspect that I don't understand, like sometimes I see something here, I take a crust off the little thing, and I'm thinking like, I really don't want to do this, I'd rather throw this away. But then I take it and then put it on my tweezer, put it in front of it, zoom into it, and then suddenly, wow, that is a beautiful crust, fantastic, But before I thought like, and that's the way it goes. Taking a needle with a thread and putting it in, and I'm pulling it through, and I'm not a good girl. So that alcohol needs got a prescription for it to the drugstore, and they're going to mix it together. And tomorrow I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to see how I'm going to survive with it. Like as long as when this eventually heals to closed, or if it is closed, and I will put it on. I hope it is not going to burn. We will see what it's going to be, because everything is concentrated on my head. Like when these fibrosis kill off lots of organs, think about it, and they are on my scalp. Underneath is the skull, but these things can go everywhere. Like we're talking about microorganisms, right? When I'm looking through the microscope here, self-made microscope, you've seen in little crusts There are paradises, there are mountains in there. Just same thing like these wounds. You look at these wounds looking like, you're stupid, you're crazy, I don't see anything, you know? Huh? Then this is fantastic. This is like science fiction, but it is so, you know? Yeah, and that's generally it. So I'm going to have some more chocolate, and then I'm going to upload this, and we're going to see what we'll do. So that's left from the crust. And these are real nice tweezers, you know, after I've worked them, and that is metal, you know, that thing. To bend that thing, I guess a tank would need to drive over it to bend it. The tweezers they're using in dermatology is like that thing you can, I don't know what, you can bend it and then shove it in your ear. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That was it. I may show you a little example here by zooming in onto a crust, showing what I saw when I looked at those micro aches or fibrosis through her magnifying glass. That is ridiculous. That was so ridiculous. I thought, this is ridiculous. They're having an occupation as a dermatologist, right? With responsibility. But that is not responsibility. That is bullshit. This is incredible, you know. And they cannot afford $6 to get something because they don't want anything. They don't want to diagnose anything. They just think about something. Okay, the simplest way, delusional. Okay, see you later, you know. And they like to play with lasers, you know, with laser stuff, you know, skin these and that, you know. Okay, I think that's it. I don't have really anything anymore to say for now, and we'll stay in touch, right? So take care and have a chocolate. Okay, bye bye. Yippee!